What do you see that make you feel like you could compete with that?
I mean, he's a good fighter. He's strong. He has skill as well. But I mean, I have the whole package too. So I mean, it's just a matter of actually stepping inside the ring with him, and I could say something, but I'd rather just show.
Jesse "Bam" Rodriguez has taken a major step in pursuit of cementing his legacy, publicly challenging pound-for-pound star Naoya Inoue to a future showdown. If the fight comes together, it has the potential to become one of the biggest and most electrifying super fights the sport of boxing has seen in recent years.
As far as weight, do you feel like the weight would play a factor? Like, or do you think like it's not gonna really matter just because he's at a higher weight and you were moving up?
Well, by the time we're in the same weight class, I feel like I'll be have a bigger frame, be a lot older, wiser.
Bam has left no room for uncertainty about his future plans, expressing complete confidence that a showdown with Japanese superstar Naoya Inoue will eventually become reality. According to Rodriguez, the boxing world won't have to wait forever, as he believes it's only a matter of time before the two reigning champions finally square off inside the ring.
I know it's capable. I have the skills. I have what it takes to beat him, but it's just a matter of time before we're in the same weight class.
Yeah.
And I mean, people are already talking.
Adding even more intrigue to the potential showdown, Shakur Stevenson has thrown his support behind the rising star. Stevenson believes the young standout has the talent and ability to stun the boxing world by defeating pound-for-pound champion Naoya Inoue, expressing confidence that he is capable of pulling off one of the sport's biggest upsets.
Like Bam, I can't go against Bam. I know Bam, and Bam, my guy. I think Inoue is a great fighter, but I think Bam might be his kryptonite. I seen him get dropped by a southpaw, and I think Bam punched hard enough with.
Four-division world champion Naoya Inoue has also weighed in on the growing conversation, providing a more grounded perspective on what he believes is truly motivating this long-awaited blockbuster matchup. His comments offered a reality check, shedding light on the key factors he feels are driving both sides toward making the fight happen.
It would be a fight just for the money. You know, I think that when you really look at his stature, his body, he's very small, you know, but when you really look at the talent, he is way more talented, I believe, than Inoue is. You know, Inoue got the pop, but in terms of talent, you got to give it to Bam. Bam is incredible, you know, but I think moving up into that division is just for the money.
The Filipino Flash went on to describe the harsh physical sacrifices that often come with chasing greatness against a naturally larger opponent. Donaire explained that even a small amount of additional weight loss can significantly reduce a fighter's strength and durability, leaving them at a disadvantage when the pressure is highest. In his view, those physical effects can become a decisive factor under the bright lights of a major championship fight.
For now, I believe, because
it's two weight divisions.
Yeah, that is two weight divisions.
7, right? It's only 7 pounds, though, no?
Yeah, but it's two weight divisions.
Hey, but for little guys, man, 7 pounds is a lot. And this is why it's increment in threes for the little guys, because it means a lot. You know what I mean? It's like saying, you know what, I'm 126, but I can drop down to 22 or 20 or 18, but then I'm gonna be so weak, you know, because I'm trying to be the bigger guy. But at the same time, I'm very fragile when it comes down to it. But then if I move up into my weight where I'm comfortable, then yeah. But you see, it's only like 3 pounds, 4 pounds, but it makes a whole lot of difference for the little guy.
Jesse "Bam" Rodriguez also offered insight into the approach that he believes makes him such a difficult fighter to beat. The rising champion explained that he places far more trust in his boxing IQ than in spending countless hours analyzing fight footage. According to Rodriguez, studying tape has never been a major part of his preparation because his greatest asset is his ability to read an opponent in real time. Once the opening bell rings, he believes he can quickly identify their game plan, make the necessary adjustments, and find the best path to victory.
I mean, the boxing IQ it's a huge part of my style. I've been blessed with just natural boxing IQ. So, like I said before, I don't ever watch film, because you can tell yourself I'm gonna do this, and your opponent just goes out there and does a whole complete different thing and throws you out your game, starts messing with your mind. So that's why I don't watch film. I just go out there and pick up what they're doing the first few rounds and go from there.
Popular boxing analyst Showbiz the Adult has made a bold prediction, suggesting that pound-for-pound champion Naoya Inoue could be on the verge of a historic loss. In his assessment, Inoue has occasionally shown signs of vulnerability when opponents apply sustained pressure. Because of that, he believes Jesse "Bam" Rodriguez's refined, well-balanced boxing skills and overall versatility could eventually become the deciding factors, giving Rodriguez the tools to hand the Japanese superstar a shocking defeat.
Bam actually beat Inoue. I actually got Bam. You want to know why? Bam, no matter the level of opposition, hasn't looked beatable. But Inoue has looked beatable.
Seen spooked by the punching power.
I know Inoue is perfect.
It's really predicated off of that amazing quick first step.
But Bam is more perfect. Big fact. I got Bam beaten. Sounds diabolical, but I got him beaten. I'm telling you that shit. Listen, I bet you in that fight,
Anytime Gallo starts to look good, Bam just swing away.
The only situation that Inoue would know what to do over Bam is how to respond after being hurt.
Here's a potential finisher here, Tim.
Respected trainers Jose and Nacho Salas believe the difference in size won't play a decisive role when two world-class technicians share the ring. In their view, skill and precision matter far more than physical dimensions at the highest level of the sport. They also praise Jesse "Bam" Rodriguez for possessing exceptional punching power, arguing that his accuracy and relentless pressure are capable of overwhelming opponents and creating serious problems, even for the most accomplished champions.
People might call me crazy, but I think Bam can take him.
Really? Why?
Because they both small guys.
Yes.
You know, Inoue is not a big guy. He's not a giant. He's a tiny guy.
Yeah, we've seen him here.
Yeah, with power, with a lot of skills. But Bam has a lot of skills too.
He's a different animal.
Whoever he has faced, they look amateur against him. It doesn't matter who it is.
And he beat the legends.
And he can take a punch too. Don't forget that. And people that I have talked to, they say he can hit like a welterweight.
Oh, I've seen him crack.
You know,
I've seen him sparring.
So I think that can be the fight of the year.
The respected trainers also pointed to the remarkable momentum Jesse "Bam" Rodriguez has built throughout his career. They noted that he has consistently conquered every division placed before him, proving himself against each new challenge. In their opinion, his youth, unwavering determination, and relentless drive to achieve greatness give him a significant edge as he continues climbing the sport's highest levels. With Naoya Inoue standing as the final major obstacle on that journey, they believe Rodriguez has every reason to chase the defining victory of his career.
Yeah, great fight, and I will go for Bam.
I think Bam has a lot of chances. Yeah, he's a good fighter.
I believe Bam's younger también.
He's really smart.
I believe Bam's younger
también. He may look Gallo Estrada like.
Yeah.
He destroyed
Carlos Cuadras.
Yes.
Cuadras too, you know.
Sorungvesai también.
Yeah.
Chocolatito didn't want to
He's the only
he knew
guy.
what was gonna happen.
Yeah. Chocolatito is the only guy out of the smaller weight classes, Gallo, Sorungvesai, that did not fight Bam.
Yeah.
But beyond that, he beat everybody.
Yeah, he doesn't have no one to fight right now.
And that's also that Bam wasn't even a natural in that weight. Bam came up to weight classes to actually get it. Yes, 112, 115, and then 118. Yeah.
No.
He's a good fighter.
I tell you, it will be a good fight. I think it will be a good fight.
And he needs to fight.
Respected trainer coach Reggie has also thrown his full support behind the young champion, describing him as one of the most complete fighters in boxing today. In his view, Rodriguez has developed into an almost flawless competitor, with elite skills across every area of the sport. Reggie praised him as a true boxing machine and expressed complete confidence that no opponent currently has what it takes to halt his remarkable rise through the ranks.
Bam. I'm not going against Bam. I'm going with Bam. Inoue is good. He's a beast. He's definitely a monster. But I'm rocking with Bam all the way out.
If you're Inoue, do you move up to fight Cool Boy, or do you kind of wait to see what Bam's going to do?
I mean, either or, you're still going for a title. So, you know, you can do either or. I mean, I will go with Bam right now. You know, but I think you should go with Bam first.
The veteran coach remained unwavering in his stance, insisting that this blockbuster clash should take priority over every other fight currently being discussed. While acknowledging the danger and accomplishments of the Japanese superstar, he maintained that Jesse "Bam" Rodriguez is the fighter he would back. In Reggie's opinion, no other matchup in boxing carries the same level of importance, making this the fight that should be pursued above all else.
Bam is ready for it. Bam has skills. I talked to everybody in my team, including Bam's dad, you know, who takes care of his son also. And he told me, look, Robert, I have no fear. I know my son could beat Inoue, and when that fight happens, I think Bam.
Showdown grew even stronger when legendary trainer Robert Garcia shared his thoughts on his standout fighter. Garcia made a bold declaration, confidently stating that the young star possesses the ideal style and the complete game plan needed to overcome the seemingly unstoppable Japanese champion. According to the renowned coach, Rodriguez has all the tools required to succeed against Naoya Inoue, making him one of the few fighters capable of ending the champion's dominant reign.
Where the weight classes don't matter, the lower weights, I'm sorry, where they matter, excuse me, where they do matter. The lower weights. Reason being is because those smaller guys, they're not going to get any bigger. They're not going to go from, 114 to 118 and mysteriously put on this muscle that they didn't have before. Their bodies are made the way that they're made.
Unless you're Manny Pacquiao. Where'd he start at?
Yeah, you're Manny, but Manny... Manny was working, once in a lifetime situation, list kind of goes on, and then heavyweights. Those guys are young, big guys that eventually grow into being what they become. Yes. But you got so many weight classes in between. You got 130 pounders that can fight at 135 or fight at 140. You got 40s that can fight at 54, and they're pulling the weight down to get to 40 and stuff like that. I think with this two right here, I think that gap in that weight actually does matter. I think that gap in that weight, in the way being slightly older, more experienced and things like that, I am inclined to favor Inoue in this fight, even though I haven't seen as much anyway as I've seen Bam. But the reason why I favor is because the age gap, the size gap. That's big for the.
Former world champion Sean Porter and his co-host, Anti-Bree, took a more measured approach when discussing the potential matchup. They emphasized the physical challenges that come with competing in the lighter weight classes, warning that trying to overcome a noticeable disadvantage in both size and experience against a fully matured champion is an extremely difficult task. In their view, those factors could create serious obstacles for the younger challenger, making the fight far more demanding than many fans expect.
Inoue is a monster. He's a monster. So I think that Inoue would be the favorite, and on the betting odds and the blah 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 blah. And it's a hell of a fight, but I just feel like there's a gap there. There's a gap there that I don't like.
And just meet at 122. Just Bam comes up.
Bam would be coming because I think Bam settled at 114.
Yeah, he 114.
Yeah,
I'm saying if they do fight.
Oh yeah. You got to meet at 122. Yeah, because he's at 126 now.
Oh, he kept going.
I think he's at 126 now, right?
He got another fight. His last fight was actually at 122 still.
Okay.
So but yeah, he could be going up for this fight.
Mm-hmm. I think
super bantamweight.
I think Inoue is on record for saying 126 is as high as he's gonna go. I think he's on record for saying that. But again, once you get there and you see how much more you might have left and blah 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 blah, I do think that's a hell of a.
The two also discussed the challenge of identifying a weight class that would allow the fight to happen on equal terms without placing either boxer at a significant disadvantage. They explained that one of the biggest concerns is the possibility of the smaller fighter being forced to move up too many weight classes simply to face a champion who is already established and dominant at the higher weights. In their opinion, finding the right division would be essential to ensuring the matchup is as competitive and fair as possible.
To see Bam get more experience.
Bam has to have more experience.
That's the number one thing.
He has to have more strength. Let me say this real quick, and now I think we can get out of here. Strength doesn't mean putting on muscle so that you can hit somebody and clock them. There's strength that you need to withstand what you're getting hit with as well. And Bam has to really build his body up a little bit more, getting in the ring with somebody like Inoue, who has both speed, power, quick, who has the total package. I think Bam has the total package, and he's growing into becoming the total package while Inoue is there now.
Shifting the discussion to the action inside the ring, the hosts argued that challenging a pound-for-pound champion requires a level of physical maturity that cannot be developed overnight. They acknowledged Jesse "Bam" Rodriguez's outstanding talent and technical ability, but felt he would benefit from additional time to further strengthen his body before taking on an opponent who already possesses elite speed, years of championship experience, and exceptional punching power. In their view, gaining more physical development would better prepare Rodriguez for the demands of such a high-level showdown.
But
the guy off the canvas and got the knockout. I love that. So both can be put down, both can be hurt. So we'll see.
That would be a sharp fight. 2 years? Year.
Yeah, 2 years. After 2 years.
I hate to wait 2 years, but I think 2 years is like, now we talking about who's this fight favor. It favors Bam, I think, in 2 years.
Yeah.
Might favor Bam in 2 years, might be 50-50 in a year. And now I think I got 60-40, 55-45 in a way.
The conversation wrapped up with an interesting prediction centered on when this potential super fight should happen, suggesting that timing alone could dramatically influence the result. The hosts agreed that Naoya Inoue would likely hold the advantage if the fight took place today. However, they also believe that giving Jesse "Bam" Rodriguez another 2 years to mature physically and continue developing his skills could completely shift the balance in his favor. In their view, that extra time could allow the rising star not only to challenge Inoue on equal terms but also to emerge as boxing's next face of the sport.
I think that Robert's did a fantastic job with Bam also. I mean, really. With his whole team, to tell you the truth. Fantastic. I think that's going to be a good fight. I'd like to see Bam acclimate to a new weight class first instead of jumping right into that fire, because that is real fire there. I mean, you going up, that's some real smoke out of that Japanese. Well, he's a kamikaze. He's going in with guns ablazing. He's going to cause a Hiroshima up in that ring. Listen, that's a tough.
Highly respected trainer Andre Rogier offered a word of caution regarding the proposed showdown, warning that stepping into the ring with the Japanese superstar too soon would be like entering a battlefield. Although he commended the excellent work done by Rodriguez's team and praised the young fighter's development, Rogier believes patience is the smarter approach. In his opinion, Rodriguez should first become fully comfortable in his new weight division before challenging an opponent who possesses the kind of devastating punching power that Naoya Inoue brings to every fight.
Inoue.
Do you think it's a very, very competitive fight and Inoue could pull it way at the end and Inoue stop him? How does it kind of look in your eyes, man?
I think it's going to be competitive early, unless he gets in there, Bam gets in there Inoue's actual size and his ability to control that weight is just too much for him. But if Bam can, scale to that next weight class and give us more than what we thought, it'd be a very interesting fight.
The veteran trainer went on to explain how he believes this blockbuster fight would unfold once the opening bell rings. He expects the contest to be highly competitive in the early rounds, but warns that it could quickly become a difficult challenge if the younger fighter is unable to cope with the reigning champion's size, strength, and ring control.
Inoue up close in Saudi, and I've never been more convinced that Jesse "Bam" Rodriguez beats him. Honestly, for a long period of time, I thought it might be a step too far for Jesse, but now Jesse's up at bantamweight and feels big and strong there. I just think he's too good for him. He's 26 years old, and what's Inoue, 33 now? I don't see Bam losing.
Veteran promoter Eddie Hearn also highlighted the fearless mindset that makes this proposed showdown so compelling. He explained that Jesse "Bam" Rodriguez isn't looking to avoid the challenge. Instead, he is actively pursuing a legacy-defining opportunity and has the confidence to step into the ring with Naoya Inoue whenever the fight can be made. As anticipation continues to build, this potential superfight is emerging as one of the most fascinating matchups in boxing. It would pit one of the sport's brightest rising stars against an established pound-for-pound champion at the peak of his career. The biggest question remains whether Rodriguez's youth, speed, and technical brilliance can overcome Inoue's proven power, championship experience, and elite pedigree. Only a meeting inside the ring can provide the answer. The pursuit of greatness has brought both fighters to a defining moment, and the wide range of opinions from respected voices throughout boxing reflects just how significant this matchup has become. This isn't simply another title fight, it has all the ingredients to become one of the defining battles of its generation and leave a lasting impact on the sport for years to come. With both champions performing at an elite level, a single mistake could ultimately decide who leaves the ring as boxing's new king. Now it's your turn to weigh in. Who do you think wins if Jesse "Bam" Rodriguez and Naoya Inoue finally meet? Will Inoue's size, power, and championship experience prove too much to overcome, or can Rodriguez rely on his speed, timing, and youth to produce the biggest victory of his career? Should Rodriguez first gain more experience at the higher weight, or is this the perfect moment to pursue the challenge? How much will the age difference matter once the pressure reaches its highest level? And if Rodriguez pulls off the upset, would he deserve to become boxing's new pound-for-pound #1, or does Inoue still have too much legacy and experience to give up that position? Share your predictions in the comments, and don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more boxing news, in-depth analysis, and the latest breaking updates.